My
Well,
chair just squeaked. Did you hear it?
I did hear it a little bit. Oh, I just snorted.
No!
My laugh just snorted. That's because I'm sick, gang. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it at some point. But welcome to our podcast, Taryn.
Yes, welcome to our podcast. Hello,
Mm-hmm.
gang.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Viewers, I just woke up, like genuinely 50 minutes ago, an hour ago. Probably 50 minutes ago. When did I
Just
text you?
fresh.
Around
You're
like 5?
fresh. Yeah.
Yeah, so we are fresh. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Fresh AF. Just got out of the dream realm, so let's get into it.
Dream realm, huh?
Yeah, how long have you been awake? Waiting for me to
Uh,
wake up.
I woke up at around 8 a.m. Pacific time,
Yeah, I was
which is kind of
definitely
late for me.
hardcore sleep. Late?
That's pretty late. Yeah. Usually I'm up around 7. This is something we can talk about. We have drastically different sleep schedules and approaches to sleep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I woke up late today as well, but significantly late. Yours was like an hour late. Mine
hmm
was like freaking three
Sometimes
hours late.
it be like that. It do be like that.
It do be like that. You're so right. You're so right.
You are definitely a night person. Do many things in the night, and I am definitely that is this time I am sleeping person.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna actually write this down really quickly here because I always say I'm gonna write stuff down uh, to talk about on the podcast, and I don't do it. So it's happening right. Oh,
It is
do you
so
ever do
funny
that
watching
thing?
you type person,
Or you
person,
see?
night versus morning, person, person. Good
Yes.
job. Yes.
I
Very slay, very slay.
While trying to talk and typing, I mess it up. I don't know if that happens to everybody, but like
No,
I'll
that
write the
happens to
word
me.
that
I
I'm
totally
trying
get
to
that.
find while talking into the text. Yeah. So that's
A
another thing we could talk about. Yeah.
podcast audience, can you hear a difference in the way that my mic sounds? If you can't, you're fake as fuck.
Yep. Just
And
going
I
out to
hate
the
you.
audience again. Wow. I would
Well,
love for them to come back and listen next time. So, I love you, audience. And hopefully that evens
that
it
makes
out.
one of us.
We did spend. Oh, something just happened on my. Oh, okay. I don't
Is it
know.
my end? Is it my snowstorm?
No, it's my end. My TV just turned off, so no notes on the big screen now. So something that I now forget, but we did want to. I did want to disclose to everyone that I am sick, and it was something um
Yeah, ew.
I wanted to talk about briefly because uh that's what's been going on. We were like, let's talk about what's going on this week. And literally all that I've been doing this week is being sick, which you might be able to hear. And if you hear like a silence while talking, like I'm in the middle of something and I stop talking, it is because I am muting myself to cough. So my apologies.
Yeah.
Um,
Which you don't look sick. Every time we've talked this week, uh, you're like, I look sick. And I'm like, well, I wish I looked like that when I was sick.
I
Freaking
feel like
radiant
I
and
look
glowing.
terrible.
Radiant and glowing.
That would be the fever.
Well, the
I feel like
radiance and glowing?
yeah, there may have been. I did have a little bit of a fever earlier this week, so
Okay, slay. So,
might be
QT tip of the week, get a fever and you will be radiant and glowing. You no
yes.
longer have to get pregnant for that natural glow. Just
Cutesy
literally get
tip of the
sick.
week.
Have someone spit on you and you'll just glow.
Oh, okay. You
Sorry,
heard it here
I
first.
need to disclose that more context. Have a sick person spit on you.
Yes, not just yeah. It's not just everybody. Not just let everybody spit on you. It's
Yeah, because that's
specifically
weird.
this is like cursed life advice. Get an awful illness. Is that coffee?
It is coffee. Yes, coffee with coconut oil. So, people who can see, audio listeners, you'll just have to imagine this
Hmm.
like filmy looking stuff. It's because my coffee is super like oily because I put
Yes.
coconut oil in it.
Yeah. So if you need to imagine, audio listener, it is a large Viking-sized mug of coffee. It is a ginormous mug
It's
that
not
she's
that
drinking.
big.
It's huge.
And size doesn't matter, gang. Why are we so, as a society, why are we so caught up in the size of things? All
Somebody
right?
sounds
That's
defensive.
that's we all know I'm packing. Like I am not defensive. Anywho, that cup is average. Like low key, this cup below average. So
Is that right? Look, it's you're holding it, even the way that you have to hold it.
we've got a coffer. We've got a
Sorry.
coffer.
Sorry. The video
No, it's
listener
okay.
had to watch that. Literally, you're
I'll
holding
just
it
pay
like
attention to
this,
it every time.
like
What's wrong with that?
it's a fucking ginormous, like it's bigger than your hand. She has a mug of coffee bigger than her hand.
No, see my hand could fit around that just fine.
Bigger than your fist. Much larger. I guess most cups are. Yeah,
I
that's
was gonna
about the
say,
size of, yeah.
I feel like most cups
It's like
are
two
bigger than
fists.
people's fists.
How many?
Two
How many?
fists? I don't think anyone can handle that. I'm sorry, Mrs. Martin.
Ayo. Well, something I wanted to touch on. Basically, everybody gets sick. Everybody knows what it's like. Um, I have a regimen that I do, which I will deviate from podcast norms and not tell you to do or try to sell you something. Um, but something I noticed this time, which was actually quite nice, was that I actually had something to do this week while I'm sick because I am participating in your stream every day, Taryn.
You
Hashtag,
always participate in my stream.
yeah, but like I haven't in the last times I've been sick, and this time I was just like, screw it, I'm gonna do
We
it.
ball.
And
Yeah.
yeah, honestly, that made it so much better. Every day I had something to look forward to. I wasn't just rotting away waiting to recover to do the things I wanted to do, and I
Yeah.
had an okay time. Probably the, very okay time while being sick.
That's great. I'm not trying to
I
say I'm the
did
cure or anything, but that's literally what I'm
so
getting from
just
this.
having something to do.
Oh
And
no, I am the cure to sickness.
okay, I see. Bold claim. Now we're going back into podcast territory, claiming that we are the cure. We
No,
have the cure to something. Very
no, no, no,
classic.
no, 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 no.
No?
No, no, no. We're not like other people. It's different. Like when they say it, it's kind of cringe, but when we say it, it's just truthful. It's just the
Right.
facts.
Right. Wink.
For audio listeners, we just seductively winked at viewers.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Got all the viewers covered with that.
What? What do you mean covered with that? Why'd you word
Well,
it like that?
you know, I seductively winked at them, which covers the women and men who are gay. And then you
And the
winked
men
at
that
them.
aren't as well.
And some of the men that aren't, apparently, from how chat
How
talks to me,
obsessive they are.
how sexualized I am in your
Yeah.
Twitch chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got everybody else covered.
And I just winked. I covered no one. I just winked. It was there
No, you're
for
the one who
filler.
said that that we both seductively winked at the camera. That's what I was
Oh.
going off.
I just didn't want to make you feel, like a slut.
Oh,
So I
okay,
just
all right.
included myself. Yours was a seductive wink. My wink
I
was,
see how it
to
is.
make you feel better.
My gosh, constantly turning all this stuff on me, huh?
Of course, of course.
I
I'm
think,
JK. I'm JK.
No, I know. Um,
Yes.
wow. I think you had something that you wanted to
Yes.
talk about that happened to you this
So
week, right?
while Logan was being ill and sickly and glowing from fever, I was not sick. I was not sick. There were a few times this week where my voice, it would be like, it would cut out, like I was going through puberty. Oh, just like that, actually. Wow. See, you're a lot nicer than I am.
You just cough into the microphone.
Yeah. Anywho, I'll remember to note that down, disinfect that. Anyways, I don't think I've been sick, you know, just stuffy nose, have random times where my voice sounds like I'm a prepubescent. But something that did happen this week that I thought was super sick. No pun intended, I'm sorry. That's actually, wow. I'm so slick.
Just making
Anyways.
fun of me for being sick. I get it.
No. I'm just bringing light to it so that maybe people in the comment section will be like, oh, Wogie Bear, I'm so
Wogie
sorry.
Bear.
I'll protect you, pretty princess.
Wow,
You know?
I'm
And then
getting raised up
yeah, and then you'll get
by
raised up, and like
this
people will
imaginary
send you,
person.
people will send you a bunch of like get wells, you know?
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't ask for that, but
I
thank you, I guess.
yeah, and if you don't do it, that means you hate us, and you know what that means?
Okay, no,
We don't
that's
fuck with you.
that's not what, nope, it's not true.
That's exactly what it means.
I know you don't hate us. Please listen to the podcast.
I don't. Well, anyways, in
Please
Arc Raiders
continue.
this week, during one of our matches, Logan was actually in on this match.
Coughing my way through.
Yeah, coughing his way through. Grab my bobcat! Grab my bobcat!
Yes, because I loaded in with a very expensive.
We got killed by a team, and they completely knocked out Logan and Ollie, and I was the last one, like, on my hands and knees, and I voiped in-game, and I was like, please don't do this! Please don't! I don't remember what I was saying, but, you know, begging for my life type shit, but it wasn't cringe. Yeah. Obviously, when I was doing it, it sounded really cutesy, and, like, I sounded
Totally
probably
not
really
cringe
cool.
at all.
No, not cringe.
Oh, for
yeah.
sure you sounded so begging for your life. You sounded just really
Giga
cool.
Chad type shit.
Yeah, Giga Chad.
And, are you kidding me? We were trying to come up with a Gen Z slang word, and I couldn't come up with shit. But Giga Chad is something that is...
Yeah,
okay.
that is good.
All right.
We'll have to see what our special guest later has come up with as well.
I know. Maybe
Speaking of
it'd
which,
be crazy
please
if it was
continue.
Giga Chad. Anyways, so... God, I turn a story into the longest story possible. Jeez, the frickin' wheeze. Sorry, guys. Anyways, so I'm on my hands and knees begging for my life. Very cutesy, like, very demure. And I'm about to... Oh, wait, no. I don't think anyone was knocking me out, but they were coming to knock me out. But one of the teammates was like, wait. Are you the girl from TikTok? I don't remember exactly what he said, but, you know, he was saying something that made me realize he knew who I was. And I was like, yeah, you know, like the TikTok Riz videos, like you've seen those? And he was like, yeah, oh my God, I recognized your username. And I was like, oh my God, what? That is so crazy. And so I felt really, really cool because, you know, I am nowhere near famous and there's millions and billions of people in the world.
We should talk about that because... Technically, you... Oh, okay. All right.
I'm just kidding. But he did res me. He defibbed me, and his team, one of them literally was like, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. And I was like, I'm nobody. It's fine. We're cool. It's all good. Trust. I was so excited to be recognized by one person. I was sweating. I was genuinely like, okay, that doesn't sound really cool or demure or cutesy, but I was sweating. I was nervous.
See, demure. That's another Gen Z slang.
Demure is another one. But yeah, they walked me to the extract. They extracted with me. They let me... Oh, they even gave me an El Toro 2, I think, or an El Toro 3 to take back with me. And yeah, so if you three are watching this, just know that you have changed my life. I think I made it pretty well known in general when I was with them. And when they came and visited me in chat, that it meant a lot to me. But... yeah, just know that this is something that is going to hold a place in my heart. If you've seen Inside Out, it's literally going to be a core memory. So, yeah. I thought that was really cool, and I'm really happy to share it with all of you. And I'm sweating talking about it. That's so weird. My hands are clammy.
Literally, she got escorted. Escorted? That sounds wrong.
I did.
Escorted? I can't say that word
Escorted?
right now. Escorted.
Escorted?
Yeah.
Wait, escorted?
Man, it just sounds
I'm
weird.
confused.
The more we say it, the more it sounds weird.
It does sound weird. Escorted?
You got
Escorted.
escorted.
I think
That
it's
sounds
escorted.
right. Yeah. You got
But I don't know.
escorted off.
Escorted also sounds relatively right. So
Yeah. Yeah. I'm having a hard time speaking English today, apparently. So you were escorted off of the map
off the
by these
premises.
gentlemen and like bodyguarded all the way off, stuff in hand, happily as oh,
And
Ollie,
sweaty.
who you'll remember from last week, and I were just dead on the ground.
But yeah, that was really funny.
And then I was like, grab my stuff, and she,
And I was like, no.
and I was like, no. So, you were in your defense, you were pushing their hospitality a little far
Yeah.
if you were
I
to
was
have grabbed
I was too nervous
our
to ask
stuff.
for the stuff back because it was like they had already defibbed me and I just, I didn't want my interaction, like I didn't want it to end in them killing me because I
Yeah,
was so happy. So I am sorry, but I did bring you a bobcat and I brought
it was very nice of you.
Ollie
Very nice.
whatever gun it was that he had lost. But you can absolutely
Very
when I
nice.
jokingly said no to what you wanted to talk about the
Yes.
you can
So
absolutely
something
talk about it. I was
I
kidding.
did want to say, we'll just mark this for time. This time because in a year from now we're gonna be like, oh yeah, Taryn's been famous forever. But the definition you told me about this. This is the literal definition of famous is having
No, celebrity.
celebrity, famous celebrity.
Yeah, I guess
Um,
they probably go hand in hand. And this is,
I
if
yeah.
it is incorrect, Tonester gave me this information. So,
He's usually good about the numbers. He's good
if
about this
it's
stuff.
wrong, let's blame him.
It's what is it? It's 30,000 followers across all platforms or something.
Yes. So you don't have to have 30,000 on each platform, but collectively, if you have
Yes,
30,000 altogether, you are technically considered a celebrity in the
which
definition of wherever that definition was.
you're
Oh,
only like 5,000 away. Because you have 10,000 on TikTok and 10,000 on Instagram, right?
I have 11,000 on Instagram. Let me check TikTok really quick, gang. I have, okay, so 11,000 on Instagram, 13.7 thousand on TikTok, 4,939 on Twitch, and then
Yeah.
970 something on YouTube, and
Oh,
on Twitter,
really? Wow.
535. Someone
You're
just
almost
unfollowed
there.
me. Oh wait, never mind. It is 535. I am almost there. I didn't do any of the math there, but you know, uh,
I did not either. Not a math person.
it would be great if I was actually already there and just
Yes, and
we
we
didn't
learned
do
it.
the
We
math.
did all the math right now. No, my like back of the napkin keeping track of those numbers. I think you are actually only about 3,000-ish away. And somebody in the comments can do that for us. Thank you.
I'm the person doing it.
Oh, you're gonna do it right now. All right, we're gonna get a live count, gang. Is
You can
Taryn
keep
famous
talking
yet?
though.
Is Taryn famous yet? That should be a segment. Today we
That would
check on
be
how close Taryn is to actually being a celebrity. You know, in my heart, you're already a celebrity. You know?
Aw, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get the
Mm-hmm.
exact number from YouTube.
And the thing is, like, we've had talks about this before. Taryn's interactions with, like, people, she's like, oh, I don't know why. They seemed, like, nervous or something. And I'm like, yeah, because you're, like, a public figure, like a celebrity to them.
I am technically, and this doesn't even include our podcast
Okay?
followers.
Yeah.
I have 31,158 followers collectively.
Wait a minute.
I'm a
You are a
celebrity, gang!
celebrity. You heard it here first. We just figured it out.
Yeah.
Woo!
My chair
Congratulations. How
keeps
does it feel?
squeaking. Well, it feels pretty good. I just wish as a celebrity my chair wasn't so like ee-oo, cuz like that's embarrassing. But
Is it?
it doesn't really feel like anything because even though that's like the definition, I don't know where that definition comes from, and I don't feel famous, so I don't feel like a celebrity, but
But
it's
technically
cool.
you are.
But technically,
Yeah.
so I mean, it is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. I can't lie.
Hey, we'll have to tell Tony that.
Dad,
Um,
if you're watching this, Mom, if you're watching this, I'm moving to
Mrs. Mommy.
Hollywood.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. It's expensive. You will not catch me in California living there ever, unless
yes,
I'm actually a billionaire. Then I will have a home there.
that sounds good. That sounds like a great plan. California is quite expensive, so
Yeah,
everybody
absolutely.
move into Hollywood. Maybe don't initially. I guess I don't know. You do you.
I'm gonna go somewhere like, if I start getting that ka-chang in, and it's like it's time for me to move. I can move
You mean,
into
like,
like a home, a
coins?
house.
You want to have a lot of coins?
A lot of coins.
You were
I'm
like
going to
ka-chang,
a
ka-chang.
state.
It sounds like a bunch of coins just rattling around in a pocket.
Ka-chang. Yeah, when I have all of my coins ready, I will
Hmm.
be moving to a state that has no income tax because that's what most streamers do, I've heard.
That makes sense. There are some great places to live that don't have income tax.
Yeah, I think it's like the Dakotas, or maybe it's just South Dakota.
Tennessee, maybe?
Tennessee is one of them. Texas is one of them. Delaware, but who the fuck lives in Delaware?
Yeah,
I don't
Delaware.
even know if that's actually
Who lives in
accurate.
Delaware?
No, genuinely. I have not met one person
Apparently,
that's like,
it
I
does
love it up
exist.
here in Delaware. No one lives there. End into place. Yeah,
Yeah, great.
I think. So we've covered things.
Yes. Is it time?
Goodbye. This is the end. See ya.
It's time to bring
I'm just
on
kidding.
special guest. Hold on.
I will distract. Or wait, distract is not the right word. I will entertain while you do said
Yes,
bringing upon.
our software has limitations and I have to literally message someone to click a link.
So chat. Nope. That's Twitch. So podcast audience. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Well, that was instantaneous.
That was instantaneous.
Tony!
Yeah.
Tone!
I almost had to just entertain. And
Oh,
I referred
no.
to them as chat first, and so things just,
Fail, podcast host. Fail.
yeah.
That is terrible. That is terrible.
Welcome,
What up,
Tony. Oh,
Thank
please
you. Thank
continue.
you.
You want to do
What
your
up,
intro?
but, Toaster?
Okay.
Instead of doing stingers for guests and stuff, Taryn just does it herself.
Taryn is
That
the
was- yeah,
stinger. That's beautiful.
I am
the
No, that's
stinger.
beautiful.
Yeah.
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 So,
Boom,
not a lot of
boom,
people know
gas
this.
explosion. Mines. Flame.
Beautiful.
Make sure
Well,
to
Stunning.
put
you
that
just
in.
gave me a bunch of things I'll have to go
Magnificent. Yeah.
add effects in for later. Thank you.
What is that? 23 minutes? I'll write that down for you.
I'm praying
Thank
for you,
you.
Logan,
Appreciate that.
honestly. I'm praying for you.
I know.
I
Thank
hope
you.
you're somewhere praying. I need to put minutes because I just put 23 in.
Wow,
I
free
would be like,
concert. Free concert.
fuck?
This happens on her stream all the time. We just get a free concert in the middle.
Yeah, that's true. Nobody mentioned, and by nobody, I mean Logan, we've been on podcast now for 23 minutes, and you have not mentioned how good my eyebrows look.
Oh my God.
Oh, your eyebrows look great.
I
didn't
got
know
them
that
waxed,
was
gang.
something
And-
just that I should say.
If no one in podcast recognizes that my eyebrows were waxed, I hate you. You suck.
Uh,
And for audio listeners, I'm giving all the L's. Ugh. Oh, I did it too
I don't
fast.
know how it happened,
you did it
Tony,
way too
but
fast.
something that Taryn does is just try to alienate our audience the best she can.
Oh,
So,
perfect.
Yeah, we're like yin and yang.
yeah,
Of course,
yeah.
of course.
I have to, well, a yin and yang in that I have to try to make up for the fact that you're attempting to alienate our audience, but
Yeah.
The
Hashtag
love-hate
cancel.
relationship. Hashtag cancel is crazy.
the thing is, we're trying to be as toxic as possible to reel people in for the for the long haul,
Oh, of course. No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's what gets people to stay, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
It always works.
Yeah.
It always
Yeah.
works.
Manipulation. Well, welcome, Tony.
Yes, welcome.
A word about Tony, not a lot of people know. Tony is second in line for the English throne.
The English, I'm hearing of this now too. I didn't know this.
This is his American accent. Like, he's
Yeah.
purposefully speaking in
Very.
American.
Mhm.
Yes, he didn't know. We're telling you right now, Tony. Big news. You are somebody's long lost illegitimate son or something.
Illegitimate. Okay. Well, they didn't want me, so that's
Not in a
tragic
negative
now.
way.
Oh, okay.
Not in a negative
okay.
way.
Yeah.
They secreted you
protect
away
me.
to America to protect you.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
I feel
You've always
better now,
wondered
thank you.
why.
People that wanted to murder you.
Oh,
Yeah, because they wanted to
still
be
wanna kill me?
on the throne.
Can't
I'm
confirm
sure.
nor deny.
Is Taryn one of them? Because you're looking a little suspicious over there.
No,
Sorry,
no.
Oh, no.
Yes, now that I think about it, maybe I shouldn't have said anything because there's a chance that
I've been discovered now.
Assassinations.
you will, assassination. Anyway, whatever, I'm sure you'll be fine.
Slash! Knife
Tony.
slash! Slash! Blood!
Taryn was hired to assassinate you, I guess. What a twist in the story.
Make sure to put
What a
that on the
twist.
screen.
Yeah.
Yes, I will make sure to do that.
26 minutes.
She's really getting
writing it
notes
down.
down for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Tony, would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself, even if it's just your favorite color?
Oh my God, my favorite color is purple. So
Great color.
a lot of people don't know that, now they do.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't either.
Magnificent. Now you guys do. Yeah, some people from, her Terrence Twitch community or whatnot may recognize me as It's Callie on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm normally just hanging out with Taryn on Twitch and just, chilling.
Bullying me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bullying.
Yep.
Okay.
Remember that time you
I don't
killed
know
me?
about that.
I did
the
what?
one time. He does a lot. Okay. He does a lot. He goes out of his way to make sure he gives you just about
My loot.
all of the good.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
right. Wow.
She's very much princess treatment, yes. I can
this is-
confirm there was a time that I said my stash is your stash now, and she said yes, it is our stash. So
Am I pointing at him?
Well, technically you're pointing at me right now.
yeah,
Oh,
in
duh.
my
you're
on my
pointing
view,
at
but our
Logan.
views might be different.
Yeah, you're in the center for me.
Duck?
I'm in the center for me too.
So are you trying to? Who are you?
I'm
trying
pointing
to,
at Callie. This is the guy. If I'm not pointing at Logan, or if I am pointing at Logan, I don't know why I was looking over here. If I'm not pointing at Logan, no. If I am pointing at Logan,
Yep, there you
imagine I'm pointing at Tony. And if I'm pointing at nothing, like I am on the end. That's just embarrassing, but I'm pointing at Tony. That's who
Audio
I talked
listeners super
about.
confused.
He has enabled my goopaholicness because
Yes.
he drops me all of the keys he picks up in his spare time. Well, he doesn't drop them. He uses them for me. And then I get to loot the whole room. He drops me any gun. He gives me all of the valuables, all of the gem items.
Yep.
But then there was one time he killed me.
Oh well.
Yeah, but that was for a good reason, I
I
believe.
mean, you got some
We
subs out
lost.
of it,
Shout out.
so yeah.
Yeah.
It was
And
for a
then there was
challenge.
one
For a
time
greater
I killed
cause.
him, and I didn't even get paid
Yeah.
for it because Lost wasn't even in chat.
Yeah, that's right. That did happen.
Yeah, that was an accident.
That was a tragic
both
story.
dead.
Oops.
I killed my
Oops.
okay, I accidentally offed myself. I don't know why saying the other that just sounds like I'll get canceled. Not canceled, but banned. Anyways,
No, we
I accidentally
talk
offed
about
myself in fire in game, and then Tony, technically I didn't kill Tony. He just his spatial awareness is really bad and whatever.
Okay.
But he walked back into the fire
alright.
and then
Well,
died.
Oh yeah, there's a clip of that. I remember
There is
Yeah.
a clip. There is a
Yeah.
clip.
Yeah.
I was just singing my way to the extract.
Smack that.
Yeah.
All on the floor. Smack that. Give me some more, smack that. Wow.
And then he died, thanks to Taryn.
Yep.
No, no,
Good
no,
job,
no,
Taryn.
no.
Yep.
It's technically his fault because we were crawling to an extract because we had survivor kits on, and he had pinged beforehand an extract, and so it stayed lit up, but it was closed by the time we got there. But we didn't know that because it stayed pinged.
Okay. All right.
This sounds
My
very much
fault,
like a
my fault.
semantic argument here.
Well, I don't
Just-
know what that word means, so joke's on you.
Just like twisting words to make it what you want it to be.
I have a VOD. Thank you very much. I have a VOD that proves otherwise. That's exactly what happened.
All right. Well, we'll have to go back to the tape.
Yeah, I might
In
have
court.
to go delete that real
Roll the
quick.
tape.
So, something else about Tone, as I call him. I don't know if he really likes that or not, but I just have a really hard time not doing it.
I love it when
Toner.
you do it.
Tone.
Yeah. When you do it
Tony.
like that. Exactly. Perfect.
Is that he's very just like Taryn, he's being very humble. He is a multiple time top player and professional player in different video games. Ones that I don't remember. Sorry, Tone.
No, you're fine.
Bless
Taryn, please take over. I'm having a coughing fit.
you.
Don't take over the coughing.
Yeah, no, that was perfect. That's exactly what he meant. Take
Oh.
over the coughing. No, that was
I'm
good.
sorry. I'm really good at lip syncing, so I thought that's what.
Yes,
where
I
that
was
going.
obviously asking you to lip sync my coughing fit. Yeah, you
I just thought
totally
you were
picked up on
embarrassed
the
about
right
the
thing.
way your cough sounds, so I just, I was like, I can fill in. I'll make it sound
Yeah.
very cutesy, very
Wow.
demure,
Well, that's perfect.
Demure.
That was good.
very Giga Chad.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, Mr. Tone over here, accomplished in the video game space, accomplished in the streaming space, and
Partnered on Twitch.
partnered on Twitch. Yep.
Username. Bink, 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 bink.
Could you write that down?
Bink, bink, bink,
32
bink, bink.
minutes?
That's the only hint you get is bink, 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 bink.
I'll do my best. I'm probably not going to try to make each letter individually show up, but
No, that is completely fine. She's glaring.
she's looking at me.
She really-
you know,
She's upset about
we
that
should
one.
talk about what we've been editing, because I'll go through and edit, and then Taryn goes through and edit and adds her own flavor to it.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
it's actually kind of funny.
My flavor
But anyway,
is spicy.
Mm.
Sizzle,
yeah,
sizzle,
she adds
sizzle.
spice, a little spice. Okay, that's like a meme or something. So
It's a salt
Tone also is going to help us out today with a new segment called Gen Z Slang.
Yeah.
Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum.
Okay.
Oh. Gen. Z. I expect a bunch of Z's there.
Okay.
Okay.
Slang, 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 slang.
We'll see.
Take it away, Toaster.
Thank you for the stinger. Thank you
What
for the
is
stinger.
What is Gen Z word of the day?
I honestly, here's the saddest thing about this. I
Oh,
was on the
no.
phone. No, there's a lot of words, but I was on the phone
Okay.
with my dad, and he's at his girlfriend's house, and she has an 8-year-old and a 12-year-old, or they're sitting right next to her, and I'm like, what are some slang words you guys say at school? And they're like, oh, my favorite one's like goat, and I was like, okay, that's from like this 70s or
Yeah.
80s, like that's before any of us, like that's an old one. And then they started saying stuff that I knew, like no cap, bet, and all these other things that I felt were
Yeah.
pretty well known with
Yeah.
my
Now I
generation.
feel weird.
I know,
Why are
I
we
felt-
saying the same thing as 8-year-olds and 12-year-olds.
Well, here's the worst part about it, and I was like, no, tell me like 6, 7 like brain rot memes or like that type of
Yeah.
slang, and they were like, ew. And then and I was like, what the heck? And then I started saying things like, I was like, oh, do you guys still say this, like ate, or you're eating, or they were like, yeah, we call people baddies. They were saying all these things, and then they were like, oh, I feel so
Hey,
cringe just saying
baddie.
these things though. And I was like, okay, so they just think they use their own slang and they just think that it's cringe. I didn't know how to react to that. I was like,
It sounds like they adopted all of the slang from Gen Z, which is like Taryn's generation. Um,
Ew. I
and they
always
just took
forget
all the
that
good
I'm
stuff
like in that.
and they left all the brain rot
I
to
thought I was a
rot,
millennial.
which sounds great. No, I think you are pretty solidly Gen Z.
Pretty solidly.
I'm
When does Millennium Falcon? When does that all end?
so let's look up. Let me look this up really quick. But so it sounds like they took all of the good slang and then rejected all the brain rot stuff, which is excellent.
Yeah,
Yeah, very excellent.
I couldn't tell. They got really like I said, they started judging me at genuinely. I was like, oh yeah, I already know all this stuff. That's from like my generation. Like we were the ones that were saying that a bunch, and they were like, whatever, and they like were getting upset. They were like that's
Oh,
so cringy. And then I was like, okay, so they're gonna be they're gonna make their new slang after this, and I'll let you guys know what it is.
They think it's cringy that an old person like
Yeah.
you would say it.
Yeah, it's funny because even my dad was
Okay.
like, even I know that one, and he's in his 50s.
Wow.
Like
Mhm.
I know the goat. That's that's old.
Greatest of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So maybe slang is just there's a lot more recycling
Yeah, I think
than we ever thought.
the newest one would be Sai Bao. I don't know if you know what that one is, Logan, because that would be one that,
Sabao?
yeah, Sai Bao.
Well, that's a new one to me. I've
Shut
heard
your
this.
bitch ass up.
Okay. Sabao is going to be the word of the day, I think, because this is one that I don't know but have heard. So
Yeah.
it's educational for me.
Shut your bitch ass up.
That's like the newest one I could think of, but I knew what it was because one of my buddies always says it.
Thank you, Taryn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure you knew what it was, because you said you didn't know what it was after I said it the first time, and I was like,
He didn't give me
No,
recognition.
I was
This
just you
motherfucker.
said it, I heard it, and then I knew it, but I was trying to like
I
for the
see,
sake
I
of
see.
just the segment
unk.
itself saying that I didn't start off knowing that one is what I should say.
Yeah. I learned that from Necros. He would say Sabao all the time, and I was like,
Sabao.
what? Yeah, back
Okay.
back when I thought Marvel Rivals was interesting, Necros would say Sabao all the time to people, and he would type it out, he would say it out loud. And yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
So Sabao is shut your old bitch ass up.
Yep. Sai
Okay.
Bao.
Good
Sai
one.
Bao.
That's
I
a
always
good
thought
one.
it
There's
was
also
like,
the
Thank you,
start
Tony.
digging in your butt, twin.
what did you just say to me? Did you say digging in your
No.
butt, twin?
Start digging in your butt, twin.
Okay.
What does this mean?
I don't know, but it's a thing.
Oh, well, you
It's
brought it up so
S-
confidently.
DIYBT. People will
It's a
just
bit.
put that acronym, and yeah, it just means start digging in your butt, twin.
Lordy. I don't know how I feel about that one. You know?
I don't know what it means. That's the only problem I have. I don't
Well,
understand.
I think it would be good for Arc Raiders. This was back when Arc Raiders wasn't even out. Like, people were saying that in my chat, but like, it would be great for Arc Raiders, because you
Yeah,
you put
Yeah,
all
it
that
would
stuff
be.
in
In your safe
your
pocket.
safe pocket.
I didn't like
The
that.
visual.
That was yeah. That
What?
I
Dear
didn't like
listener,
that.
Taryn just made like a
She just blew
I
me
was
to
putting a
flowers.
glove
visual of
on.
No, she.
putting something.
I thought you bloomed a
Oh, I
flower
thought you
in
were
someone's
like
butt. Yeah.
shoving something
No,
up.
that's putting a glove on. I just
I'm
put a
with
glove
Logan.
on.
No, I'm with Logan on this one. You definitely were reaching in
That
some
really
holes you
made me
wouldn't
feel
shouldn't
like
be
it was
reaching
just-
in.
Yeah, up someone's butt.
Well, you guys are just wrong, and it's because you're unks.
Well,
Oh,
This is
okay.
putting on a glove very clearly.
I get
If
to
I was
feel
trying to
not
fist
so
someone, it
alone.
would be like, you know?
That was
You'd have a
beautiful.
fit.
That was
Yeah.
so
have a
much different
fist.
than what you did before. So much different.
Exactly. Because that's what fisting. That's the. But this is putting
Why
on
is
a
it
glove.
up in the air?
Well, I didn't view it
You
as.
Because
just, like,
I'm going
above
from
your head.
underneath. I'm going from underneath.
Oh my gosh.
I never viewed it as fisting though. I viewed it as like grabbing. You're talking about grabbing goop and putting goop up there. So that's why I viewed it like you're
I'm not
literally
inappropriate, though.
reaching
I'm
up.
not going to do a motion
Yeah,
of
I'm on Tony's
putting it
side.
up the booty hole. That was just putting on a glove, because you got to put on a glove first before you start touching
okay,
up
but
there.
those two,
Okay.
those two movements, If you're watching, if you're listening on audio, please tune into the video version at
like
39 minutes because this is what we're arguing about. I didn't see too much of a difference between those two movements, to be completely honest.
Well, then that shows that sheds light on you two more than it does me, because the fact that you think I would put my hand up a butt before putting on the glove is actually insane.
Okay, first of all, did you hear the sound you made putting the glove on, by the way?
Yeah, that's the sound with latex.
No.
The sound got me as well.
Yeah, you said like, it sounded like someone was taking a dump.
Like squelching. Yeah, squelch sound.
That did not sound like a glove.
I haven't put a latex glove on in forever. I don't remember exactly what their sound makes.
Very snappy.
It's not that.
It's very snappy,
like that.
Yeah.
It's much more like a snap, yes. You know what's great? It's great to have another old person. Wow.
You spit on us.
Spit on that.
Spit on that.
Oh my god.
What? That's what you're doing.
What is going on? We are just going down.
Is that not what you're referencing?
No.
What is she referencing then?
It's disrespect. Like you're laying on the ground. I just beat the shit out of you and I go.
But no. In my defense. In my defense, that is exactly what the Hawk Tuah girl did, right?
Oh, because
she said
that's brain rot.
Spit on that thing.
Yeah, and she like spat onto a microphone.
Referencing BJ.
Yeah.
No, I'm aware of that. I thought that's what you were referencing, but you're just spitting on somebody because
so I'm starting to learn a lot about the way the brain works for when I'm doing something. Apparently, I shove my hand up buttholes and I spit on that thing quite often type shit. No, I'm not
this is a misunderstanding.
Dad, if you're watching this, that's not at all what I was doing. I was saying, which you'll understand, you know? You just gotta spit on your enemies type shit while they're on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm clear now. That does make a lot more sense in context of the conversation. My apologies.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. That one had a little bit more passion.
Well, that one just made me think of like a gremlin or something. Like you're like...
Yeah.
Okay, she didn't like that very much.
If I may return us back.
No.
You are not a millennial, my friend. Millennials.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Millennials were born from 1981 to 1996.
Oh.
I thought it was 95.
2002, your birth year. 1996. So I'm not even sure. Tone, are you even a millennial? You're on the cusp.
Technically, so from what I've heard, I'm not a millennial, but based on what you just said, I am a millennial. Because my sister told me it was 1995, and I'm a 96 baby.
When were the last... I'm going to Google this again. Because that was ChatGPT.
Because my sister was born a year before me, and she said she's a millennial, and I'm like the next generation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 1 second.
Or no, she was born in...
Millennials.
Wasn't born in... She was like born in 93 or something.
Yeah, okay. 1996. 1996 being the most widely accepted cutoff year by researchers like Pew Research Center.
So what am I? What happens
You
after
are...
millennial?
No. So, Gen Z is 1997 to 2012.
What?
Oh, okay.
I have to be looped in with people from 2012? I didn't know people were still being born in that year. What?
No, that was the year right before people
stopped being born after you? Yeah.
Yeah. There's no children. Children don't exist.
No. Because my sister, she's a couple years younger than me. So, like, I know that people were born after my year, but, like, once we hit 2010, like, I don't think people were having babies.
Yep.
So.
I know an 8-year-old who was born.
I do have a niece and nephew, though, that are, like, 6.
Yeah, and they were probably born in,
3.
2019 or something.
I don't know. It's all a blur.
I blocked that part out.
Generation X, our parents, 1965 to 1980. The baby boomers, 1946 to 1964. The silent generation, 1928 to 1945. The greatest generation, 1901 to 1927.
Okay, well,
The
that's a little
greatest
narcissistic.
generation. Yeah, what?
Yeah, the greatest generation because they fought World War II. I
Well,
believe.
now I feel like an asshole.
Yeah, what the fuck? I just we were both like the greatest generation. Wow, that's so narcissistic. Oh, they fought the
So
war.
great,
because
Oh,
and
they
then you're all
won.
like,
They
well,
won World War II.
all
yeah,
right.
well,
Maybe they deserve it. My fault.
yeah, that's my bad.
Then
Name.
there's-
Misspoke.
Let me-
Generation Alpha,
See,
2013 to
that should be me.
2025 or 2024, depending on who you ask. You want to be a younger generation than Gen Z?
No, she wants to be
well,
the alpha.
but I am alpha.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, Alpha
Woody
Tay.
princess.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So I think that about concludes.
yeah, our Gen Z segment.
What was our word even?
I don't
Sabao.
remember. Giga chat.
Sabao,
yeah,
yes.
Sabao.
Sabao, however you
Shut
say
your
it. We
bitch
don't
ass
even know.
up.
I always thought it was like Chinese or something, and then someone told me it was a slang, and I was like, oh.
It does. It does sound. Sorry. It does sound vaguely Chinese. I agree with that. Well, we had some other topics. We brought Tone on earlier
To debate.
to debate because we wanted an extra voice for our debate it challenge argument. We didn't want to just be screaming at each other. So,
Because that's just a normal Tuesday, so.
yeah, for if, you know, like we've established, Taryn and I actually hate each other in real life.
Just
So,
like how I hate the audience.
yeah, Taryn's just hating everybody out here. But Tony, we wanted to get your opinion as a thoughtful, smart person
It's the
on
innocent
these
bystander,
things.
as you would say. Yeah.
Or innocent bystander, as one would say. Anyway, Taryn, would you like to give us a stinger?
Yes. Bum ba da da. Wah 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 wah. Debate it with Logan and Taryn with special guest Tonester. Wah 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 wah. Space noises. Space noises. Saucer. Alien. Taryn is the best debater.
Why? Hold on there.
I wonder who's gonna win.
Hold
the
on
debate.
there.
Ha, 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 ha.
Yeah. Just placing yourself as the best immediately?
No,
'Cause
that
you got
was
to make the
that's
stinger?
the stinger. Like I
No,
can't.
but you made up.
I can't go off of script. I can't go.
My gosh. Literally muting to spare you guys. And Taryn just sees me coughing and she starts coughing.
You'll definitely have to put his camera on when that happens. Because she just interrupted herself to do that. She full committed. She full committed.
I did. I stopped talking just to do that.
It was the stinger. Like, it's not me.
Oh my god, I'm so emotional.
Such a troublemaker sometimes.
You're a troublemaker. Troublemaker. What? I
Could
actually
you
don't know the music
could
part.
you write down this timestamp so that I could put the edits in?
Oh yeah, it's probably like 47 minutes.
Yeah, 48, 47.
Yeah, somewhere around
Okay,
here.
well, I'm going to get on to our first topic here.
Okay.
So, our first debated topic, and I think maybe a rationale for why we wanted to do this would be nice. You know, this is kind of a thing that, you know, in our conversations and conversations with the group and everything that we do just sort of naturally. And I think it's an interesting sort of like flashpoint for, I'm using that wrong. Whatever. Flashpoint for like cultural topics as a whole and the difference, but you know, like things that you know what I'm trying to say? Why are you both laughing at me?
I'm so confused.
Okay, let me let me rewind. It Okay, do you want to take a stab at it, Taryn? You want to say why we're doing this segment? Go for it.
That's the reason why I'm laughing. I was just like, I thought it would be fun.
she's like, it'd be so fun, and he's got this elaborate plan, just 12-step process.
I like super appreciate that about you because I'm over here with like no thought into it at all. I was like, yeah, this just sounded fun, and you're like, we could make a difference. Like,
no, I'm not.
Well, no, I'm not saying that that's what you're saying, but you know,
we can
like the
fix
difference
every listener. We can fix them. We will fix all of them.
Our thought processes, like you just have so much like care and thought put into this, and I was just like, yeah, it sounded fun.
I get it. Well, I think
no, I want you to continue.
It does sound fun. That is the main reason. I will say that is the main reason. But also under these, there's usually some underlying sort of concept or interesting thing to talk about. So from societally or whatever, socially. All right, well, let's just move right on then.
He's just dying over here.
He's just dying.
I think it's because I just woke up not that long ago and I put a bunch of creamer in this today and I haven't had food and I think I'm having a sugar crash.
Oh my
No,
God, you sound like
not
that.
the sugar crash.
You know
It is
that
confirmed
kid?
that people over the age of 12 can still get them.
Oh my God, you know that
Yes.
kid that just goes, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna take a nap right here, and then they just lay down on the beach. Yeah, that was totally you just then. I just woke up. I'm having coffee. I'm having a sugar crash.
Okay,
And
I'm
some
so
of
sorry.
some of the
excuse me,
giggles from
please
your sugar
excuse me.
crash.
And if anyone wants to flame me in the comment section being like, you're such a bitch, like Logan's trying to talk and you're just losing it, go for it because I'll flame you back.
Yep, she will too.
Okay.
I will.
Anyway, our first topic, gang, because it's been a while since we've introduced the segment. Coffee is bad / most people treat it as a dessert.
Both of those things are wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. I think both of those are completely wrong.
Yeah, coffee is good.
Wrong.
Coffee's not dessert.
So am I the outlier here?
Yes, you're wrong.
I mean,
Okay.
there's so many coffee shops like in America. I feel like it's like almost a necessity for so many Americans to just wake up and go get coffee.
If coffee was bad, we would not have the fancy espresso machines that cost $1 bajillion that someday maybe I will have.
I'm saying that it tastes bad.
It doesn't.
Actually, Logan, you go ahead.
Thank you. No, please. What were you going to say? I can wait.
I was totally going to say I actually do think it tastes bad, and that's why we have creamer and like all these syrups and stuff to make it taste better.
Exactly, though. But there's still people who drink black coffee. So either you make it into a dessert by adding creamer and sugar.
It's not a dessert. That does not make it a dessert. That'd be
Adding
like saying
a bunch
tea
of
is a
sugar,
dessert.
whipped cream, like the long orders that ladies have at Starbucks and somebody has at Dutch Bros.
Texas.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Ladies and
Dutch
gentlemen,
I don't
some
get-
gentlemen, I'm sure.
I do not get coffee. At
I
Dutch
wrote-
Bros. I get Rebels. Big difference.
My gosh, she's just coughing for me again. Thanks a lot. I gotta find a way to disguise that better.
What?
God.
You just like a ribbit. Like that wasn't a cough. You like turned into a frog.
Well, I've got to make it interesting. If I do a cough every time, it's just gonna get boring.
Yeah, she's just gonna make it sound like I'm doing something really awful.
A couple times, just he didn't cough. He gagged. He gagged.
But no, coffee is not a dessert. That is truly like saying, because most people put sugar in their like black tea or even green tea. That is genuinely saying tea is a dessert. And do you think tea is a dessert?
No, but
Do you think
I
sweet tea is a
if you're a
dessert?
purist, yes, it's kind of a dessert.
No, you
What?
do not think sweet tea is a dessert.
There's
You were
no
just
way.
saying
Yeah.
that to
Do you actually
prove
think
that
sweet
coffee
tea is
is
a
a dessert.
dessert?
Okay. The caffeine drinks as a whole too. So going back to your Dutch Bros comment, the paragraph. I was like, Taryn and I met for the first time in person in April or whatever, and she sent me away with her Dutch Bros order that I liked.
She's getting ready.
Logan,
Oh my god. Sounded like
Wow.
disturbed.
are you okay? That sounded like it hurt.
Yes, I'm okay. That was you.
No.
Check the VOD.
Okay,
Check
I'm
the
gonna
VOD.
continue with what I was saying. This is the VOD. This is the VOD. Yeah, paragraph. Double blended, triple spiced,
Nope.
multiple
Incorrect.
fruits.
Woof, 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 woof.
This is just a dog barking.
Yeah, I don't judge. I mean, if you want to bark, Logan, like that's all you. No judgment.
Not me.
Here. Dutch Bros order medium double blended blackberry coconut rebel with strawberry drizz. That is not a paragraph.
That is a paragraph. That is a run-on sentence, at least.
No,
of
I put
ingredients.
commas. Medium double
So-
blended blackberry, comma, coconut, comma, with strawberry drizz rebel. Period.
I will, as a counterpoint to what you two were saying, there are people who drink black coffee and think it's good.
Yeah.
And there's like research I've heard about,
Weirdos.
which I'm not one to talk about because I'm just, who am I? Just a podcaster. That people get
No, that makes us qualified to talk about these things.
yeah, definitely. True.
And
Very true.
experts. And experts.
Yeah, experts on all topics.
Mhm.
That people start to believe it tastes good because they get addicted to caffeine. And so I think coffee on its own does not taste good. Even people
Well-
who drink black coffee, it didn't taste good to them initially, but the caffeine over and over again makes them believe that it tastes really good. It's like bees that go to plants that have a little bit of caffeine. They'll prefer those plants over time because they're of the addiction to caffeine or something along those lines. So if you have to add anything to your coffee to make it drinkable, yes, it is inherently bad. Because if it wasn't bad, you would be able to drink it just straight, Taryn. Like your coffee right now, you have coconut oil and creamer.
Okay, well, coconut oil is not for flavor. That's
like-
that's for like
oh yeah,
healthiness.
that's for like your hair and stuff. Like okay, that makes sense to Shay.
and your like metabolism and stuff.
Taryn is looking at me right now with the most disgusted expression.
I'm
Of-
sorry. I forget that my face. I have to like fix it.
No, you don't have to
have
fix
to
it. This
fix
is
my
your
face
genuine
is
reaction,
crazy.
and that's okay.
Well, I just think that like
And then it's a
screw
crutch.
your science. Like you're bringing these statistics in, and I don't even know if they're statistics. You're trying to bring science into it, but like coffee just isn't bad. Like that is like saying people who don't like meat, like vegetarians, that's like being like, well, meat is inherently it tastes bad because there are people out there that don't appreciate it. Coffee is not bad. Maybe that's not the same. But do you okay, your eggs.
Drink
do you
it.
like eggs?
Drink black
eggs
coffee.
good?
Yeah, eggs are good.
Do you put milk
Drink-
in them?
Drink black coffee.
No.
tomorrow
do you
morning.
do you put milk in your eggs?
Put a little bit of butter in my eggs because
Okay, you put butter in them. Do you season them? So eggs are bad.
yes,
You should not have to do all this.
by that logic, yes, eggs are
Exactly. So
don't taste
your
as good as they
logic is
could.
Coffee is bad
Okay,
because people
that's
put
a
things
fair
in it, but
point.
it's just to enhance.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a fair point. I see that.
Yeah.
But you don't like biologically you don't need coffee. Like you need eggs.
You don't need eggs. There are lots of people that
Yeah,
don't eat eggs.
well, you need food. You need food.
Well, you need drinks.
Yeah, but you could
Coffee
live
is
off
drink.
of water.
You could live off of a lot of other things. Like you could just eat
But
pizza.
if it doesn't
and-
have water in it, you're gonna die. Like water is the building block.
Yeah,
of
coffee.
all
Coffee has
drinks.
water in
My
it.
coffee has a shit ton of water in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's good.
Yeah.
But if you drink coffee, after a while, it stops giving you energy. It just brings you back to baseline.
Wait, I'm confused. This isn't on like health. This is just is coffee bad? Like the flavor. Like is it bad?
Was it just the flavor? Because I was thinking of like the whole gambit. Because at some point,
I guess we could dive
need-
into that as well. Yeah.
you need coffee to function,
Mm-hmm.
even though it doesn't give you any cognitive benefit after using it habitually for a while.
Well,
because
too much of anything is bad. Too much water is bad for you.
no, but I mean like daily coffee, like a daily cup of coffee to get going in the morning. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying after a while it stops having the energy effect. It just brings you back to your baseline energy. So, and then people make it into desserts by adding a bunch of sugar and stuff because coffee doesn't taste good.
I still don't think
And
it's a
so
dessert. Yeah.
That's literally like saying sweet tea is dessert. That's saying
it's
when
kind
you
of like
put
a dessert
sugar
beverage.
in hot tea, it becomes a dessert.
I would
That's just
argue that
untrue.
Coca-Cola, like Coke and like and soda is kind of a dessert beverage.
I don't even consider that a dessert. No. That's
I don't
just
know if a lot of
soda.
people
It has
would,
its
but
own
it is
category.
it is kind of a dessert
Choda.
beverage because it has a
I'm
bunch
sorry,
of sugar
what?
and stuff in
Choda?
it.
Choda.
She just has to be different. She just has to be different. But anyway, what if you just raw dogged life? Like you just drink water every morning and didn't have caffeine, and then you wouldn't need caffeine. And if you ever went into a situation where you didn't have caffeine, you would be okay.
Why don't you raw dog life and not shower? You don't need to shower to survive, but you do it anyways.
But yes, you kind of do need to shower to survive.
No, you don't.
At least
back
in
in the
today's
day,
world.
back in this world, nah. Do you know how many
I
stinky
couldn't
people
function
I've
in
ran
the
into,
world
and
if
I'm
I
like,
didn't shower.
do you not own a shower? Like, there are people that do not shower.
It's
But I
nasty.
couldn't function in the world if I didn't shower because A, I'd probably get some skin infection because we don't live in the world where you're like rolling around in the dirt or whatever instead of showering.
Rolling in the dirt is one way to
I don't know what
say
they
it.
used to do. And two, that's like that's just wrong.
Oh,
That's my second point.
Okay.
Okay, that's my
Yeah.
piece. That's my piece. So I'm open to we need to hear Tony's opinion too.
I mean, so I will say it. I think it heavily depends on your definition of coffee. Because are you saying the coffee is the product before you add all these sugars and additives, or are you saying after as well? Like if you have that paragraph long order you were talking about, is that the coffee after?
Paragraph.
I know, but is that
I
the?
think most people like
would
if
that
they
be
go
the
to
order?
Left
Starbucks
up
and they
to
get
just-
a sorry. Go
I
ahead.
think it's just left up to interpretation. Like coffee, because when someone's talking about how much they love coffee, once they say coffee and I'm thinking of coffee, I think of my coffee. I don't think of their coffee.
Hmm.
So I think when you say coffee, it's based off of how you would drink it.
Yeah, and then at that
Yeah.
point, it wouldn't be something you dislike. I think it would be definitely a good
Yeah.
flavor.
Because you have to make it into a dessert. Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't think it's a dessert either.
I don't think
I
it's a
think that's a
dessert.
bit much, but
I'm not saying everybody does it as a dessert. That's fair. A lot of people just put creamer in and they call it good. And so it's more like milk. But
Spaghetti sauce.
what?
Yeah.
Do you I don't eat spaghetti anymore because of my acid reflux, but when I would make the sauce, my dad taught me to put brown sugar in the sauce itself.
yeah, I see where
Is
you're
that now a
going.
dessert?
No, it's not. And I wouldn't say
How?
your coffee necessarily is a dessert because you're not adding a bunch of like desserty things like whipped cream and sugar and stuff. You're just putting in like creamer
People who
and
put whipped cream on anything, foul.
what?
Fix
Whipped
yourself.
cream
Why are
is
we eating
so
whipped
good
cream
with
like
hot chocolate. So good with hot chocolate.
Oh, okay, fair. Never mind. Do you consider hot chocolate a dessert?
Yeah.
It's a drink.
Hot chocolate is a dessert drink.
I actually do think hot chocolate you could definitely argue as like a dessert because it's not something you would drink consistently. I think that's
Yeah.
the big difference. A dessert I see as like it's a
Special
treat. Yeah, so like milkshakes. Like if you go out and get a milkshake or something.
Well, then coffee would be dessert to some people. Some people don't actively drink coffee and they just get it randomly, like when they go out with friends.
Yeah, but they'd be treating
True.
themselves with like again, it'd be like a special thing. It wouldn't be, you know.
It's also an indulgence too, where you're like, okay, this is outside of what my normal consumption is. Like, not everybody's coffee is a dessert, but a lot of people go and they get triple caramel, drizz,
5 cups
ice,
of sugar.
5 cups of sugar, You know, that kind of coffee. That's what I'm saying is more a dessert. But a lot of people, that's like their coffee. They're like, this isn't a dessert. This is my coffee to get me awake. It's like, well, it has like 800 calories of extra stuff. So it's like almost like a milkshake with caffeine in it, you know? So not your coffee, no, not a dessert. But I would say coffee, just plain coffee, like black coffee, doesn't necessarily taste great unless you love caffeine. That's my essential argument.
Okay, well, I think we can agree to disagree, and I win. So.
Just proclaim yourself the
And
winner.
I win. Okay. I think that's
Would you like to
fair,
move
yeah,
on
of
to the
course.
next topic?
Yes, point, Taryn.
Well,
Point, Darren. Okay, we're keeping track. Okay.
let us know in the comments
Nope, I'm
who you
already
think
writing it
won.
down. I'm going to put an edit in. I'm going to count my point. I don't care what the comment section says.
I care, guys. I'll be watching
I
to
don't.
who you think won that.
I
Oh
won.
my gosh. Okay. Argue point number 2. Does a classic one. Does pineapple belong on pizza, gang?
You guys say your take first, and I'll put mine in.
Oh no. Now that
you
you've
want me to
said
go
that, it
first?
makes me
You want me to go
now I want to
first?
make sure we get your unfiltered opinion.
Well, okay. So my cousin loves pineapple on pizza, and I've had it before, and I think the only time pineapple should ever be warmed up ever is when it's grilled and with like a steak. Otherwise, no. Pineapple on pizza is just not it. It's not it. The sauce is already sweet enough. I don't need to add more to it.
Taryn's like, why would you have pineapple with steak?
The only thing you should be eating with steak is fucking butter or, lobster tail.
Mashed potatoes.
Okay,
Ooh, baked potato.
If you go to
Potato.
there's like really, really fancy restaurants out there that'll it's like $150 steak, and then they'll put some grilled pineapple next to it. You gotta.
Mhm. Bruh, if
I
I'm
bet
paying
that's good. I could see
$150
that.
So
for a
good.
steak
It's like-
and they put pineapple next to it, I'm sending it back, and I'm like, I want a refund. What the fuck? What the fuck? I did not order some tropical steak. Get this shit out of my face.
That actually sounds kind of good.
No.
It's like candied pineapple. It's not like actual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like sweet, and then you get the. Yeah, that actually does sound pretty good. I could just see that sitting on a beachside restaurant in Hawaii, like pineapple and steak.
Well, I had chicken strips when I went to Hawaii, so I don't know.
If we ever have a podcast trip to Hawaii,
I will be eating
or
chicken
whatever,
strips.
I just want to go to Hawaii. That's really just the thing. No, we'll get you steak. You like steak? Chicken
I do
strips.
love
You
steak.
can't even have chicken strips.
But now I'm more. Well, yeah, but they just serve a lot of fish there. Like everywhere I went, it was just fish. So I would rather be bloated
They do,
and
but
have acne than eat fish.
I'm sure there's steaks and other things that we could get for you.
No, now I'm scared
this
because that
super
would be the place. They
hypothetical
would just
scenario.
like sprinkle some freaking pineapple on it,
What?
Coconut shredding.
Sounds so good.
Pineapple
and I'll
on
be
it?
like, yeah.
No, it's
Thing
like
is,
it's like asparagus.
You don't like the ocean, so
Lay-
you probably don't want to go
lay
to
a
Hawaii
shark on
either.
it. I just don't want it.
A
Have you
shark.
Have you ever had steak and asparagus? It's like that. It's like they have it on the side. It's like a
Oh.
side dish.
Yeah, but like pineapple is juicy, and
Yeah, but it's
I don't
on a
like my
side
food
plate.
to touch.
Grilled
No,
pineapple
they
is
put it
like-
on
I
a
don't-
side
Yeah.
plate. They don't put it on the plate with the steak.
Okay, well then I'll just push the plate off the table that has the pineapple,
There
and then
you
I will
go.
enjoy my
I
steak.
think we're getting off topic here.
Pineapple does not belong on pizza. No.
Okay, I was a non-believer, like you two were, until my friend got me a delicious pineapple pizza, and it is so good.
Was it in a dream?
No, it was real life,
Actually,
and I've
I
hence
think that would have been
forth
a nightmare.
gotten more pineapple Canadian. It has to be like Hawaiian with the Canadian bacon or whatever.
Yeah,
Like it's
authentic
not just
Hawaiian
not
pizza.
just pineapples. Yeah. Authentic Hawaiian pizza is gas. Another Gen Z phrase, which
yeah,
means
next time
awesome.
we hang out, I can't wait to serve you a plate of cheese with pineapple on it
Okay.
and watch you eat it.
Can we also put bread and sauce
No.
and make it into a pizza?
No.
Because it's sort of the whole package. It's not just
No.
cheese slopped on pineapple,
It's
which
gonna,
That's essentially
might
what it
be
is.
okay.
That's disgusting.
it's gonna be like
No,
blue
there's
cheese too.
sauce and there's bread, and it all comes together to be delish. I've made pineapple pizza on my own, and it wasn't
I'm
as
sorry.
good as.
I'm
Still
sorry
good, though.
that your life came to that. I am genuinely so sorry.
They were.
I
on
like
budget.
it.
He was.
We might have to
desperate.
agree to
Disgusting.
disagree here. So, but okay, you don't like any veggies on pizza at all, because a lot of
I don't
people
like
do.
veggies, period.
Okay, that's fair. I
Except
don't
for
either.
salad. I like salad. And I like bell
But-
peppers.
Bell peppers are good. I like bell peppers. But that was traditionally how pizza was made. Was with
Pineapple?
There's no way.
with vegetables and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's disgusting.
Back in old Italia or whatever.
I'm glad that they fixed it.
We Americanized them and added more cheese and stuff, which is great. I think it's still great. Now I
Yeah.
want pizza.
I have to eat gluten-free pizza.
Yeah,
It's actually really good. Cauliflower
hurts
crust
your
pizza?
tummy. Yeah, veggies. That sounds good. I think I want my gluten. I want max gluten, but that's just
Okay,
me.
well, thanks for flexing. What else do you want with it? A bunch of alcohol, too?
Yeah, I'll have
Let's
a
just-
nice beer.
Yeah. Well, I don't like beer anyways, but...
Something you like specifically.
Well,
No,
I loved the
I'm not
Barefoot
flexing on
Moscato
you.
wine. That was really good, and I loved vodka crayons. Those were really good.
Okay, I don't even
So,
drink.
Drink those.
I'm not trying to flex on you either. I'm not trying to flex on you.
I'm not trying to flex on you. Max gluten. Everything.
Alcohol. Let me list off everything Taryn cannot do.
No, I don't like alcohol. I don't drink very much at all. So,
Doctor's appointments without a big bill.
oh my gosh.
He's actually served at the
Just flexing my
appointment.
health insurance on you.
Well, yeah. Anyways, pineapple, no. There's no, like, scientific, like, no statistics we could bring in on it, but if you eat pineapple on pizza, I think you're evil.
Okay, 1 point for Logan.
What?
Well,
How? Where did you get this from? 2 people disagree with you.
Okay. Actually, I see your point
Point,
now. That is
Taryn.
fair.
1 hour
Fine.
and 12 minutes. I'm at 2 points now.
By your counting, yes, you're at 2 points. Okay. Making the bets. You see, something we did when we chose these was to make sure that we already disagreed on these for entertainment.
of course,
But
of course.
making the bet is pointless. Tone is the
Correct.
wild card here.
Okay, I do think it really depends. If you've already got your life together, I think it can be pointless. But I think it adds a lot of like system or like habits in your life, which is super healthy. So I think making the bed can actually be super good and like very helpful.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
it you wake up, first thing you do, make your bed, and then you go shower. But again, like I said, if you've got everything going for you, I think it is kind of pointless.
I'm going to say this with a messy bed behind me, but that is because my dog uses that as her bed. So I have a big blanket thrown over it. So I don't make it per se. But underneath that, I do have my blankets that I do make. Which I will say, from a personal preference, getting into a made bed just feels comfier to me. Just like audio listeners will not see the looks on Taryn's face. It
Sorry.
feels comfier on me. Like, I don't like when the blankets are hanging off one of the sides or like, all
What? That's the
mismatched.
best.
Because it feels like it's gonna fall off and I feel uncomfy.
Yeah, it gives you a rush.
Also, huh?
Gives you a rush.
Having to like save my blankets mid-sleep.
Yeah.
Diving off the bed.
Yeah. Oh, it's all messed up. However, am I gonna go to sleep? From a just a like, if I didn't have a dog that slept on my bed all the time, from like a looks perspective, like it's just nice to walk in to your space and see a tidy bed and tidy room. My room's not perfect. Obviously, I have stuff out, But, you know, it's not the most, it's not like super disorganized or anything. There's not a bunch of extra stuff. Okay, we're gonna get to you in a second, Darren.
No, I'm
And
fine. I'm soaking this in.
okay, this is not a referendum on what you do, just for the record.
Well, no, I know. I'm very confident in the things that I do for, my lifestyle.
I think
I don't
I
feel
think
attacked.
okay, good. Because I'm not attacking
Yeah,
you. I
I didn't
think
think
the
so.
thing where I will deviate is that if you don't make your bed, you're not less of a person. Like this is my personal preference of like what feels good to me, what's comfy for me when I walk into my room. But I do not think anyone is less of a person for not having a tidy bed. If that is what they are comfortable with, then unless there's some other consideration like uh someone like they live in a big house with a bunch of people and the rule is to have the bed made or whatever, something like that. Like when you were growing up. I honestly, if it's your own home and that's what you're comfortable with, I do not judge. This is just my own personal preference.
Uh, well, I think making the bed is super feckin' pointless. Like, why are we I'm trying to get up in the
Ha.
morning, start my day, get ready. Uh, the last thing I'm thinking about is, oh my god, all of the people that aren't coming into my room today. They'll probably want my
That's what
bed
I'm
made.
saying. I don't disagree,
Aw.
because if that's comfy for you, then I don't have any judgment.
No, 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 no.
Because
I know.
nobody's coming into your house.
I'm
It's like,
I'm
what
proving
does it
my point
matter?
of why it's pointless. Uh, meow.
Yeah, I was meowing. That's what I was doing. And
But yeah, so I think making the bed is completely pointless, and I just when I go to bed at night, I'm not trying to pull back all the covers, that are all neatly tucked in. And you said that it feels comfier. I I I don't see that. Also, I know I was making the joke that it's like a rush to have a blanket hanging off the edge. I don't have that. Like, even though I don't make my bed, I just don't have that. I don't struggle with that. It just stays in the middle of my bed. And if for some reason it was hanging off the side of my bed, I would just fix it before going to bed. I would just wrap myself up in a taco, and then problem solved. It would no longer be hanging off the side of the bed. But yeah, it's like a waste of time because you're just getting back into it and making it a mess again. I think, having a ritual, it can be good for some people. Yeah, but I mean, I believe in keeping a good, tidy room. I do believe in that. But, my bed, it's just like, I'm crawling back in, same day. It
yeah,
makes no
for the
sense to me.
record, Taryn's an organized, clean person as a whole.
I know this doesn't make me sound like it, but I
You
do
are.
like
I know you
I
are.
do like to keep
So I can
things
confirm
a
that.
bit organized but sometimes there's dishes in the sink that aren't clean and they stay there for like a day or two. Uh but other than that, like, yeah, I do try and stay clean. But yeah,
You
making
are.
the bed to
You're a
me is
clean
just like
person.
it genuinely makes no sense.
I get that. If it's not something about your own comfort, then I get it. No shade. I don't disagree. It's just my own. And the thing that I don't tuck in corners or anything because that hurts my feet. If I'm like shoving my feet into like
Oh, I
super
see.
tucked
I see.
in uh, sheets and stuff. I don't actually use a top sheet. I just have like three sort of comforters that I pile on.
Yeah, that's what I have. I don't have a sheet. I think sheets give me texture issues. So
Yeah,
I wrap myself
sheets.
in
I
soft
feel trapped.
blankets.
Yeah, yeah. See, we're not that far off in the end, are we?
No,
I just find it comfier to have them more organized. Yes, Tony?
I actually thought you guys were gonna be switched because, like you said, the bed behind you isn't made. So I was like, oh, that's surprising.
Yeah, I sound a little bit like a hypocrite, but I will say that is
No,
the
no, no,
top
no. It's
blanket that
because
my
of
dog
Erie.
lays on. Yeah, underneath is my actual bedding.
And that's
So I
what's the made part.
throw that over all of the made. Yeah. So I throw that over. I don't really do pillows though. I don't like stack pillows nicely or have decorative pillows. I
Oh,
think that's a
yeah.
waste.
Decorative pillows, that's way
I
too
have
much.
pillows.
I
You're going
understand
so
not
extra.
doing. Yeah, I understand not doing decorative pillows, but if the random times I do make my bed, like when I'm just feeling a bit quirky, I guess, I stack my pillows. Why wouldn't you stack your pillows?
It's because I only have like a pillow for my head. I only have another pillow on my bed, which you can see because my cat lays on it. And I don't like having any extra pillows to get in my way.
Oh, okay. You said a pillow for my head, and I was like,
What else are you gonna use a pillow for?
Like a decorative pillow.
I
Actually,
was
for my
hoping you were gonna
knees.
do what I did, and you're like, I use a pillow for my head, the one above my shoulders.
Oh, I should have. Darn it, missed opportunity.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, Tone, what about you?
I think he already.
Oh,
he-
I mean,
he
what do
said-
Did
I
he
do
answer?
with my bed though? I don't make my
Yeah.
bed. I do not
You
make
don't
my
make it?
bed. No.
After that proclamation.
Well,
Point for me.
my entire point was I think it does add a lot of, it helps people like
Unnecessary work.
some people struggle getting out of bed or whatnot, or like struggle waking up, and just simply making your bed can help you start your day, and then you'll be like, okay, I'm up.
Feel
Like,
accomplished with something.
yeah, it's a small
Mhm.
task. It'll make you feel
Yeah.
better about it. And so I was
Yeah.
saying, like, if you need some like get me up, I think it's super good to do. But otherwise, I agree, it's completely pointless. Which is why, like I said, I don't
So,
make my bed.
point Logan.
What?
Wait.
Where did you get that from? Point, Taryn.
No, I think this is half a point for each of us because he's kind of on both sides. He thinks it is worth doing in certain circumstances.
Half point, Taryn. Pity, half point, Logan.
Pity half point.
Honestly, let's just give the point to the viewers at this point. Like,
Yeah, point viewers.
What? No. Fuck you guys. You don't have points.
Tony's
No.
going to be the viewer's favorite because he actually says nice things about them.
no.
Not that you don't. Taryn does sometimes. And I say
Yeah.
nice things.
Totally. She believes that.
Well,
Next
how
take.
about yeah. How long is too long for a song? Tone, why don't you get us started out?
Oh man, I'd say probably it really depends, because if we're talking like new generation songs, anything over like 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes is ridiculous now because people's attention span's so bad. But like I know
But your
there are,
personal preference.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like the older generation songs, there are some like 8 minute long songs that I will just absolutely listen to. But
Yeah.
but like I said, if it's a new generation or it's a new song coming out, yeah, 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes at most.
I think I actually agree with that. Almost entirely.
I don't know if it's the Gen Z in me talking, but like, if you're going over 3 minutes, most of the time you have become an audiobook to me. What are you doing? Why am I was trying to jam out to a song and now I'm listening to all the Harry Potter books. And I have no problem with Harry Potter books. I have listened to those on audiobook before. Love it. But it's like it gets to a point, man. Why are you still singing? Shut the fuck up. You know? But
Yeah.
no, I can't. There are some songs that I do have like on a playlist that are 3 minutes and 30 seconds long, 4 minutes long. So like sometimes it can work. But for the most part, you are not entertaining me enough. Like eventually you just get sloppy. It's like people get lazy with it and the end of the song really isn't even that good. Or,
Agreed.
oh my god, even if your song is 3 minutes long, if your intro is 20 seconds, if it is more than 20 seconds long with just like beat, you've lost me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where's the song? Where is voice? And I listen to most songs for the beat itself, but if
Me
you
too.
have not started
Me too.
singing and it is a song where you do sing, because I have songs that I do listen, like Petite Biscuit. I think that's how you say the artist's name. They just make beats, and I listen to those. I love those. But yeah, if I am going into a song knowing that there's going to be someone singing, if it takes you 20 seconds to start, I'm like,
Next.
holy shit,
Just skip
that was a
it.
marathon. Yeah, I am skipping it.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's actually
I
true.
think that absolutely applies to all recent songs. All like, I forget how Tony said it, but he said it super well. Like new age songs or whatever, modern
Like
songs.
the attention span?
I don't know. The attention span is one thing, but I don't think people are making songs that are good enough to justify going over 3.5 minutes often. Every once and again, I'll be like, yeah, that was like new and original the whole time, or that was like entertaining the whole time. But more often than not, that's just not true, in my opinion.
Songs are
Also,
too repetitive.
I agree. Recent songs are too repetitive. But you go back to like,
Early
Led
2000s,
Zeppelin
the
and
80s.
yeah, like they're doing like guitar solos and a whole story, and or like like a bunch of other stuff that keep it fresh the whole song. But people these days,
the chorus isn't every freaking 30 seconds.
yeah, they repeat stuff so much just to have a longer song or something. I also personally prefer a song that just hits really hard for 2 minutes in whatever cool idea they had. So that's just my own personal feelings, but I don't think there's a lot of artists out there. And if you enjoy, hot take, if you enjoy modern songs that are long, you enjoy being bored.
Oh.
That's like my hot take.
You enjoy being bored is crazy. No, I agree. I agree though.
No, that's a little too much of a hot take, but you know what I mean. Like, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Tony.
No, I was just saying I totally agree that like the new age, if it's over 2.5 minutes, I can't do it. Or like like I said, 2.5 to 3 minutes. New age songs, I just can't do it. It's just
yeah.
I was showing Taryn a song the other day, and I remember she said skip, and it was like 12 seconds in. She's like, skip this, like this is stupid. And then the guy finally started singing, and she's like, wait, go back. It was okay. And I was like, okay, my bad. Like
maybe I even give when I said if it's 20 seconds and maybe it doesn't take that long. Maybe it takes 10 seconds for me to just be like, where are you? Are you ever showing up?
Yeah.
Like
it was quick.
Yeah, I completely understand all this talk about if it's over 2 minutes and 30 seconds with like newer songs, like stuff coming out now. I think another thing is older songs that didn't feel as auto-tuney, and it was like there are no real instruments in this. It's all just like you're touching a button.
Digital
for
production, yeah.
Yeah, I think that also makes a huge difference. But then again, I like Petite Biscuit, and I'm sure that is all just like electronic based. So yeah,
It does depend. Some people can pull it off, and I'm okay with songs
like
that don't have
DJs.
words. Yeah.
But yeah, if you're singing, like if you're just like coming out with an album, and it's just, well, I don't know. Never mind. I don't know, because some people can do it well. Some people can't.
Some people, but I think
most of the time they can't. I love Olivia Rodrigo though. Let's take a moment of appreciation. I had 2 of her songs just repeating on cue
Sabrina
over and over.
Carpenter.
Shut up. Bad rage bait.
I don't know. It sounds like it worked.
We had
It didn't.
we were driving around one time on one of the trips, and she was like, okay, well, it's time to teach you Sabrina Carpenter, L, No Way, and Olivia Rodrigo, yes. And that's so I just know that if I want to rage bait her, I just talk about how great Sabrina Carpenter is. So, let's see. 1 point for all of us, because we kind of already agreed on that. Which means that I am now up by 3, I think, by my count.
What?
Whoa.
Here's more of a philosophical question about relationships. Should you ever get back with your ex? This is our last one.
Oh.
Well.
That was quick.
Just every single time?
That was...
What if you broke up for a good reason?
Who said that?
Yeah, well, who said that?
Oh my goodness.
I don't think every ex deserves a second chance, but, sometimes we have exes that take me back. Yeah, so funny. Please.
Oh God.
Somebody out there, huh?
God. No,
Oh
I
no.
do agree with that though. I think some relationships it's just um
Tony
most
is the ex that somebody wants back,
God,
is what he's saying.
there's definitely some interesting people out there that yeah. Uh
Ooh, spicy.
it's a little
Sorry,
spicy.
please
Spicy
continue.
indeed.
A little spicy. No, but I was just saying I do think sometimes, it is there was like a mutual breakup because whatever reason, like you both thought it was just like the wrong time or like you wanted to one person wanted to move across this country, the other person wanted to stay, and then eventually you figure out no, it's like I'll just move with you or whatever. So then you get
Yeah.
back together. So I think it's very circumstantial, so it can
Mhm.
be very good, but I mean
Mm-hmm.
obviously if the relationship ends and it's a very toxic and not good environment, then absolutely not. I don't think you should ever go back to that because
Yeah.
people can change, but if they wanted to change, they'd put in the effort while you were in the relationship to begin with. So if they're not even showing that effort during the relationship, why would you assume that they did that effort after the relationship to fix themselves?
Yeah.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
so
I
yeah, if
think I
they're showing effort
essentially
during it,
agree.
I think it's great.
I think it's circumstantial. There's some
Yeah.
relationships, you don't ever want to go back to. Your heart was broken a lot, or the dynamic was really bad. And then, some allowance for the fact that people do sometimes naturally change on their own, but it's not really the rule. It's more of the exception. And sometimes somebody brings out something in you that you don't usually have in other relationships or on your own in a good or bad way. Um, and if the relationship was, um, sometimes people break up for a bunch of reasons, but often you don't break up if it's a really, really good, totally together relationship. So I can't imagine that it's the rule. Getting back with your ex is probably there's allowances for it. But I don't think it's necessarily it's probably least common of things, like
But
less,
it
much
can
much less.
totally happen.
Yes, it could totally
Let's
happen
let's
to
really
whomever.
say that out loud. It can totally happen. You can get
Yes,
back with
it
your ex,
can.
guys. Cuz
Sometimes you leave the
sometimes it
relationship.
is wrong or not wrong. Right person, wrong time.
Yes,
So,
the eyes are killing
Yeah.
me, back and forth. Yes, but that's true. That's true too. Sometimes it takes something big happening for you to
yeah.
actually maybe work on those things with someone or realize things or they realize things
Yeah.
um that then you're like, oh well, it took this sort of large thing to happen, because that often grow the most when bad things are happening,
Yeah.
or when we're overcoming some challenge or a change. So
Yeah, I think what I'm gathering from this is if you're listening to this, get
text your
back with
ex.
your ex.
And
You know, they
I
might
think
miss you.
a lot of people know if they should or
True.
shouldn't already, right? Like they think back on the relationship and they're like, yeah, I was miserable, but the farther you get away, you're like, but why was I so miserable? And then you get back together and you're like, that's why I was so miserable. But
No, 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 but that
um,
doesn't always happen. So,
no, it
Okay.
does not always happen. Does not always happen, for the record.
yeah, exes.
Text your exes. That's the official advice here.
Yeah.
It
I
is
think
highly
so.
contextual to
Get
you.
back, get back with ex. So,
Okay,
hopefully,
well,
I'll have
all
my
right.
phone notifications turned on. I'm just
apparently,
kidding.
apparently that's how we're gonna end
Unless
it. Get
I'm
back with
just
your
kidding.
ex.
Unless
Um, that is
Great.
obviously all for a bit.
Eyebrows,
Clearly.
eyebrows. Well, unless you guys have any more thoughts about that, I think we can move on to our next segment and then conclude from there.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Logan, are you okay?
Wow.
That one was weird.
Yeah, that was a weird noise I just made.
Yeah.
Taryn, do you remember where we left off on our cursed confessions? By the way, if we want more of these, we should probably ask for more.
Do not. Yeah. We might try and do instead of cursed confessions, we could do a different thing, like
Okay.
chat asks us questions like specifically to talk about.
Yeah.
I'm going to the Google Forms right now. I forgot to have that pulled up. Responses.
I think we stopped at
Was it the pooping one?
Oh God.
oh my gosh, there's like a novel here. I don't think we did that one.
No, we did Attack on Titan. Oh, I slapped a girl on the bus for no reason. We were that was the last one we did.
Okay.
Oh no. The stealing one was. Okay, so nope, cousin. Okay, wait. I once had sex. Okay, no, we did that one as well.
Okay.
I think this one right here. Cursed confessions. Vomit. And just a picture of vomit. Just maybe we don't want to picture that. That might
No,
that
I
might
think
be
we'll just
a little.
just not do that.
Then your viewers might,
Yeah.
actually vomit as well.
I think I'll start us off because I think I know where we're at. Tonester,
Okay.
obviously, you will give us your
Reactions.
your reactions as well.
Yep. Very
I might
important.
cry.
One time when I was a kid, I put my fish in the kettle and turned it on because I thought it would be like a hot tub for him.
What the fuck? This guy cooked his fish alive.
Hopefully, it was like a good tasting fish at least, so his
Animal.
body.
You think
Why
they-
would
you
they
think
eat
they
it
ate it?
after?
I'm thinking this is like
no
a.
way they
I'm
ate
thinking
it
it's
like a
like-
chicken nugget.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you think it's like a goldfish? Like it's just like this little
like a
tiny.
beta fish.
I'm sorry. Oh, I think I read the room wrong. My bad.
Animal abuse bad.
Well, yeah, but if it's already
just
dead,
bite-sized.
fish are food.
Okay, but it wasn't. They killed their pet. I feel like contextually that's very different in your brain.
Bruh,
You
if
didn't go out hunting. You
If
put
I
your
liked
beloved pet. You put your dog into the oven. And then would you just eat your dog?
no, because I don't
Like-
like I don't eat dogs. I don't eat dogs.
Okay, you put your adorable pet pig into the oven. You should eat it after.
Don't test me on that. I love bacon. Yeah, I feel like if
Oh
you
my gosh.
what
Your
I
adorable
actu-
pet chicken.
No, I
Something you
actu- I
love that
actually
you've
do think-
nurtured.
my chicken?
I do
I
think.
fucking love chicken.
Yeah, I do think
I would eat
people
it.
eat their own pigs. Like if they have a pet pig, I actually do
Yeah,
think
no, that
that would make
sometimes
sense.
they do. Sometimes they just have a pet pig.
I just think the fish would just be so extreme.
Well, but some people swallow goldfishes whole. Like they buy a goldfish and then they swallow
Do
it.
they?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
magic tricks normally.
I don't know if that's
I don't think
that's not
think
the
they-
norm though.
think they just eat it. Like they just straight up eat a goldfish. Well,
I'm sure it
don't know.
happens, but
I thought
I
it
How
was
did
for
this get
magic
turned on to
tricks.
me? Someone else is cooking
How
their
did this
fish and
get
now
turned on?
I'm the weird person.
No. Wait, when did we say you were weird? The guy that's eating the
Didn't-
goldfish would
You
be
didn't
weird.
have to. The lines
Yeah, the guy eating
were
the
read
goldfish.
between.
No.
No. All right. Well, I think we have a pretty good consensus on that one. How about
Yeah.
we continue?
Next one you get to read.
Now,
Ha.
do not take this out of context. I am reading a quote.
Take it
Mm.
out of context.
I love feet,
Ew.
and not me personally. And me and my girlfriend used to do some wild shit with her feet.
Ew. What
Tony-
does
I
that
am
even
actually
mean?
reacting the same. to
Tony,
that.
as a
Ew.
lover
Yeah.
of feet yourself,
No, I hate feet, and all my friends know this too, because they'll always they'll mess with me. Like they'll be like, "Oh, I just want to put lotion." Like they will literally give the most graphic description of what they'll do to a foot, and I'm like, that
Oh
is
my
so
gosh,
disgusting.
Taryn, what are you doing over there? You don't like feet, Taryn.
Yeah, but she's trying.
Oh,
I
fuck
think she's
no.
trying to fuck with me now.
I fucking
after I
hate
said
feet.
that.
But you're showing you're lifting your feet up.
I'm sorry.
did I
because I
missee
show
that?
other people my feet, that means I like feet? No, I love doing that.
Just love making him uncomfortable, huh?
Yes. I
God.
think feet are actually disgusting. And people are like, well, if you like hands, it's like the same thing. No, the fuck it's not.
It's
They don't
not.
sit in
What?
socks.
They don't walk on the ground, touch the ground all the
You
time.
also bless you. You also
I think
wash your hands
no.
consistently.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
No kink shaming, but the feet one doesn't do it for me. I don't mind feet. I'm not like especially disgusted by feet unless they're dirty and like touching me or whatever. But the sexual stuff, I don't see what's sexual about a foot.
No. No.
I don't
All right.
either.
Thank you.
Taryn, would you like to read the next one?
I don't know, actually.
I can read this one if you'd prefer, so it's not cut out of context.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sometimes, this is Curse Confession from Anonymous. Sometimes I like to walk around naked, pause in the living room, and shake everything. And I mean everything. Balls and all.
Logan, that's weird. You didn't have
No.
to share that with
Well,
us.
That's not... No, that's not me. This is the anonymous person I am reading from our forum.
Oh.
If I had balls, I would do the same thing.
Would you?
Abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah. If I had balls, I would go wink, 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 you know?
Yeah, I'm just picturing
all the
some
time.
dude just going
It's
into
kinda
his
old.
living room and just spinning, just like an elephant trunk, just
Yeah.
in the living room, just
Spraying water, yeah.
I have no judgment on this one. I feel
I don't
this
know.
on a personal level.
I mean, if you live
As
alone,
a
I think
man,
it's
I do
okay.
not feel this, but okay.
I wouldn't.
What, Tony?
Yeah, I wouldn't personally do it, but I do think if you live alone, I think that's completely fine. I know
It is
my
completely
friends that live
fine. I
alone,
agree.
they walk around naked all the time, so I
Yeah.
don't think that's okay. Well, Taryn's face.
I
next
don't
one's
live alone, and I walk.
The next
sorry,
one is
what?
terrible.
Should I read this one too?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, in junior year, a girl who sat next to me had sandals on, so I took a picture. Oh my gosh. To, I don't know, can I say that? Yeah, beat it to in passing period. So took the picture to then beat it to in the between classes. But it's okay because I learned and grew from the experience.
Yeah,
Okay.
grew.
I'm glad that
physically.
they found the silver
Ew.
lining. Haha. That's right, they did.
No, they didn't even specify what they learned.
Yeah,
But
what do
it's okay because I learned and grew from the experience. Grew physically, learned that they like feet.
Yeah.
That's
Also,
what
that
I'm getting from
Could be
this.
interpreted in too many ways.
Also,
It could
how
be
are you-
interpreted in too many
Disgusting.
ways.
This
Yeah.
absolutely
Absolutely
disgusting.
disgusting.
That
That's
could be interpreted in way
disgusting.
too many ways.
Well, also, what? So normally when someone says, "Oh, I learned from it," like I grew from that, normally that means you got caught doing something bad. So, like, did this person get
Good
caught
point.
jerking it to some random chick's sandal that he took a picture of?
Good point. I bet they did.
Like,
I hope so because like that's
because
taking a
otherwise
picture
you're
of
not
someone
learning anything.
That's a little
Yeah.
bit of a violation of them.
Of-
That's
Yeah.
a huge violation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
A huge violation. Okay. Well, I think we all sort of agree on that one.
Yeah. Ew.
I guess you
All right.
learned, so I
Ew.
guess you're good or something.
I can take the next couple.
Okay, please. You should probably let me read the next one.
Why?
Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Okay. Low key, I crush on Rough Rider more than on Logan. You used the wrong than. THAN when you're
Ooh.
comparing.
You're
But-
you're getting grammar attacked.
What?
Person. This person
No,
spelling.
I just want to let them know that when you're comparing two things, it's than.
Yeah, fair.
Not
I'm in
then.
support. I'm in support. You're
But-
getting support from me.
Oh, okay. Rough Rider, I don't know why you wrote this. It's obviously
He's trying to rage bait me.
Yeah.
He's trying to rage bait me, and it's working.
It's because of, you obviously did something. Bleh, bleh, bleh. I feel like I've made the same
Oh my
sounds every
God.
time you've gotten to cough.
That sounded
Interrupted
that
yourself.
sounded Russian. Sukobliet.
Yeah.
Like,
But yeah, Ruffy, why are you writing this? Why are you writing this? Besides
Yeah.
to rage bait Logan.
Really sad.
And,
Sad that he
yeah.
would do that. Yeah.
yeah. And if this
would
isn't Rough Rider, Anthony is single.
it's true. It's
If
true.
this was you, that you low-key crush on Ruffy more than Logan, you can DM me about this. I know I say I don't answer DMs, but I am absolutely ready to set you up. So, DM me
Wow.
on Discord, say that I
Set
have
up
a fat
with Rough
crush on
Rider?
Ruffy. Abso-fucking-lutely.
No, you're gonna get a message, but from Rough Rider or something. Would you like me to read this long one?
Okay.
I think this is, no, it's up to you.
Wait,
Okay.
no, because I don't want to read the next one, so I'll read this one.
Okay,
Uh,
please go ahead.
When I was in year 11, not sure what the American grade equivalent is, but I was 16/17. There was a kid that used
Oh
to
my
pick on
gosh,
a lot
no
of people.
you didn't.
Huge bully. I'm
No,
talking
you
stealing
didn't.
money, beating
Audio
kids up
listener, go
for
look at
funsies.
the video just for shame.
She
just
did the 6,
the
7.
shame that Taryn just did.
Oh,
Oh my
Beating
gosh.
kids up for funsies, stealing, harassing girls, that kind of guy. He'd bullied one of my friends pretty badly for about a week straight, to the point my pal stopped coming to school, so I knew I had to get revenge for my homie, as you should, period. And everyone
Revenge
else
in the
this
law.
prick harassed. I knew where Bully Boy lived, and he'd been bragging. I'm kind of getting nervous now. Are we going to have, like...
this is like a murder. This is like a murder.
That's what this feels like.
No,
Okay.
it's not a murder.
He'd been
Don't
bragging
worry.
how he's gonna have an empty house for the next few days or so. His parents had some work trip, so it was just him. It was about 3 a.m. when I snuck into his house. This is illegal.
This is breaking and entering, just for the record.
Through an open bathroom window. Well,
Okay, just
it's not
entering,
breaking.
maybe.
Yeah, we're just entering. Okay, maybe that's not illegal.
Oh,
Through a
It
bathroom
is illegal.
window.
It is
Definitely
trespassing.
Oh, sorry,
It's
my bad.
definitely illegal.
My bad. I had to climb his shed and squeeze through. I'm not proud of this next part, but I did what had to be done. I took a shit in his parents' vacant bed,
My
in the
gosh.
pillowcases, on the sheets, and I wiped with one of his dad's suits. What? Okay, what did his father do to you? That's crazy.
Fair, innocent bystanders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sucks. From there, I went down into his kitchen and pissed into his deep fryer, mixing it with oil to make it look normal. So the next time he used it, he got piss-enhanced flavor. See, I'm reading this and
It's
I
like
am seeing that
biological
all you
warfare.
have done is terrorize his poor innocent parents.
Fair point, Taryn.
I also don't know if that would mix.
Then I moved onto his living room, started to cut up his furniture again. His parents are really getting, like, the bad end of
They're
this.
getting the bulk of this.
And pour bleach over any clothes left strewn about, as well as emptying every...
Sorry, please continue. Just trying to help.
Tony's face strewn
was-
about.
What was
As
Tony's
well as-
face? I just okay. In my defense, Taryn has asked me in the past if she says a word, to like tell her if she's saying it the wrong way because she wants to know. So I'm not just being a
I
jerk
do want to be
and
educated, yeah.
correcting her for no reason. I don't do that to people. I'm just this was specifically asked. So sorry. Please continue.
No, you're good, you're good.
He's totally lying, guys. Don't listen to it.
No, I'm not.
Emptying every liquor bottle in hard to clean places. He always bragged about how rich he was and flexed his branded stuff. And for my magnum opus, isn't that a
Condom. Are you thinking about the
condom
condom?
brand?
Yes, a Magnum is a condom. But
So,
I think
yes,
this
Magnum
is like
is a condom brand.
And for my condom,
the.
I messaged his parents saying he'd thrown a massive. Well, that doesn't make sense.
Magnum opus is like a
Grand
composer's
finale,
best work.
Sounds like something
Yeah,
from Harry
like
Potter.
their greatest work.
Magnum opuses.
It does sound like Harry
Anyways.
Potter spell.
Yeah. I messaged his parents saying he'd thrown a massive party, basically invited the whole school, and then I left. His parents were very strict, so they came back within about 6 hours of the message. The next day we saw him in school. He looked like a shell of a man. His soul must have been beaten out of him by both parents, and I had a grin like the Cheshire Cat. He never figured out what happened and could never clear his name to his parents, who ended up moving away from my area and put Bully Boy in military school. That's my confession.
Wow. That's quite a confession. My gosh. I think if he's going to military school, that they probably knew that the bully had like a record already of past behavior.
He's probably on thin ice already.
I don't like hearing that this guy was like harassing people, he's a huge bully, but I also don't like reading his soul must have been beaten out of him by both parents.
Yeah, agreed.
And then you're grinning at that. I don't know if you meant like physically, or maybe he just like, he did say it looks like a shell of a man. His soul must have been beaten out of him. So maybe it was like a mental yelling, like, mental abuse going on. But like, if this is physical abuse and you're smiling at that, I don't know. I understand this guy was a bully, but that's pretty fucked.
And I think the nature of a revenge, right, is like, okay, if the revenge, not to just shit on the person who did this, but if your revenge was like, I videotaped the bully bullying like 10 different people and stitched it together and then sent it to the parents as
that's
proof.
A good revenge.
That I would be like, okay, I totally support that. Because you're punishing him for crimes that he did specifically, which this is like, framing him for something he didn't do, and then he kind of got punishment that he deserved, but it also sounded like maybe he was already kind of a problem, and that's going to make him not bully people. Is like, if he was a bully before and then this happened to him, it's like he knows that it's probably revenge for something he did. And is that going to make him not bully people harder? Maybe. But like pointing him out as a bully and like showing people what he'd done, then that might be actually prevent him from doing it more in the future. But that's my 2 cents.
Well,
what about you, Toaster?
Well, I was gonna say, I think a lot of people that get bullied are normally getting bullied, or a lot of people that bully are normally having troubles at home, or having troubles in outer, other circumstances. So
True.
it sounds like
Good
his
point.
parents were probably traveling a lot, and he felt neglected, which is why he boasts about all the things he has at home, because that's all he has. He doesn't have family to like look after him and stuff. So he's
Really good
projecting and he's bullying people, which I think is obviously super shitty. You should never bully someone for your own problems.
Yeah.
But I mean, not knowing his circumstance and then doing this, I think it could actually make it worse, and he could become like even a bigger bully, because now his circumstances at home are even worse. And he's like, all right, fuck it. Like, I'm going to full send now. And he just starts going way worse.
I think there's like something where we can like understand why someone does something bad, but it's still not okay, except that as a whole, it's still not okay. But also, you're right. The pointed, like doing it like this, who knows if that made it better or worse. It's kind of like, at what point does it just become petty revenge and not something that's constructive? And that's hard to determine. Yeah, and if it was his home life that was making him unhappy, now it's even worse. So who's he going to go mistreat to feel better about himself even more in the future if that's been his coping mechanism? Um, Getting him to stop bullying, that's a good thing, because even if he has a bad home life, it's still his personal choice to bully somebody.
Yeah, wanting the revenge,
And
I totally agree
yeah,
with. For your
Mhm.
friend, for every other victim of this bully, but
yeah.
this was extreme. Oh, damn it.
Aha, got back
Missed
too
your
fast. Please continue.
Yeah, no, this is just extreme.
Yeah.
And even when someone is a mean person, I don't take pleasure in other people's pain, but I'm also a
Mm-mm.
huge empath. So even if you're a dick, which I've thoroughly experienced just in a dating life, I still feel so much remorse if you're having personal issues. And I don't want you to feel sad. I don't want you to feel any kind of like pain, even if you were an
Yeah.
ass to me. Glub, glub, glub. That was a nice cough, Logan.
Did you hear it? Or did you just do your own
Oh,
again?
she did her own. Oh, she did.
Oh, I couldn't hear
She
it
did
this
a nice
time.
little glub
Oh my
glub glub.
gosh. The whole point, I shouldn't even bother. I shouldn't even bother muting because Tara's just going to do it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I think
I think, yeah.
we
We're
covered
closing
this pretty
in
well.
on 2 hours here, so we may want to um, maybe mark our place and then finish the rest up on episode 4.
No, I think you should read this next one, and then we
I don't
wrap
know.
it up.
Yeah. He's like, we should
From
wrap it up
Anonymous.
at the end. God.
From Anonymous commenter. Whenever I goon, which if you know what that means, it's just Google it. To a fictional character, I goon to Canary from Pokemon Legends ZA.
Ew, Logan.
I don't even know. Here's my potential problem with this. I'm not even sure that this character is an adult.
Probably not. I'm gonna be so honest.
I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah.
Where's my phone? Where's my super suit?
I'll look it up.
Oh, I found it. I'd like to see this person as well. Yeah, is this even is a young woman?
16 years old.
Okay.
So you should
wait,
go
sir.
to jail.
That would make her 13 or 14 in ZA.
Oh, because by the next game, she's like,
And yeah, this is the one. ZA. Pokemon Legends ZA. So she's
15 plus. No, it says 15
She's-
plus. So probably under 18.
she is.
I'm
No,
sorry.
probably she is.
That is not appropriate, sir. That is a
So
child.
here's the thing. I posted this, the Curse Confessions forum. I posted this on not only my Instagram but my Discord. My Instagram, I can't control who follows me.
Yeah.
So this literally could be a 15-year-old's confession.
Oh,
Which-
fair.
Yeah, it doesn't make it
Okay.
great for us, but we don't have to jump to the conclusion that this is an adult. But let's make it known, if you are an adult gooning to this character, seek fucking help. Turn yourself in to prison. I don't fuck with people who
Yeah,
are attracted to
there's
minors.
there's
Disgusting.
this loophole that people try to
Disgusting.
use. They're like, "Oh, it's an anime character. In the anime, the character's 18." And it's like, "No, but in the anime they're drawn as a 13-year-old. They're just and it's like tongue in cheek that we all know that they're 18, they're not 13 and they act like a 13-year-old and it's just like, this is very uh a very disgusting loophole here that you fellows have found. Seek help.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's disgusting. That's
Yeah. Well, do you want to call it there on the Curse Confessions?
Yes, we'll call it on the Curse Confessions, call it on the podcast. Let's do our outro.
Yeah, thank you, Tony, for being here. Thank you,
Course.
audience, for being here. We appreciate every single one of you, all 20 of you who listen, or whatever our current statistics are. We have like maybe 20 followers among all platforms. But we love every single one of you. Yes, yes.
Well,
Whatever this is called.
I'm pretty sure we have like 100 views
Finger crossed.
We
for you
do.
guys.
on both
Yes,
videos.
the first podcast, thank you everybody, does have over 100 views and on YouTube, and the second one is approaching. So
Okay,
yes,
type shit.
deeply grateful. We would love to make this into a part of
A
our
lifestyle.
career and not just something that we do for fun. And it is fun, and we will keep doing it. But it would also be nice to, have a career out of it. So please keep watching. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Taryn. Did you have an outro that you wanted to do?
Twinkle, twinkle.